Hello, El Garage. My name is Sergio D'Larosa, and I'm an artist here in Boca Raton. I originally came from Argentina to New York to show some of my artwork, and I showcased about a dozen times in New York. And you know, some of my pieces, my art pieces, are photography mounted in very old and rare frames that I collected over time, over many countries that I have traveled. And this is one of my favorite art pieces, a one-of-a-kind Lamborghini piece. And today with the auto show, I think it's just wonderful to talk about cars, because for car lovers like I am, you know, I always dream of you know, capturing something that nobody else does in a way that can be brought up as a form of art, and not just to drive it, but also to visually see it and enjoy it at a point that, you know, when you are a car lover like I am. I used to buy magazines when I was little in Argentina, and my dad thought that I was crazy. And you know, I always enjoy to look at pictures, at magazines, at cars, and Lamborghinis, Ferraris, Bentleys, all cars, you know, that they're very hard now to keep up with. And you know, you see all these wonderful people that they're car collectors, car lovers, and they will definitely appreciate technology and how the time and cars evolve with time and, you know, with people. And this, it's a one-of-a-kind piece. And the reason why I put it together the way that it is so you can actually see three different Lamborghinis with different colors and different angles. And you know, Lamborghinis are, I think, fast, are attractive, they're very sexy, and if you have the car, you'll probably get the woman. But for someone like me, if I have the car, I will definitely drive it as fast as I can. That's the purpose of having something beautiful and engineered, you know, and light as a feather, so it can go fast and it can go elegant and low to the ground. It's like no other experience. And when you have something older, such as the cars that we saw today, a lot of GMs, a lot of Mini Coopers, we saw Lotus, you know, that's the type of car that when something was built in the 70s to go about 80 miles an hour as the top speed, or it was built in the 30s with pretty much no windshield or no roof, you know, I think design meant to be elegant and to be driven at 30 miles an hour, so people can appreciate whatever survived throughout time, throughout years, and with the love that big cars, you know, fans can, you know, can brought up back to time, you know, something in the year 2012. These are masterpieces that we saw today, and I think it's very important that we have art created, so eventually someone that doesn't like to drive as fast can drive it visually and can see and admire something that could later on, you know, drive that person into actually purchasing a beautiful car. That's my viewpoint, my take into it. I think if you can do both, you know, drive them and also have art as, you know, I think that's the optimal, to have them both. And you know, everybody definitely should know what's like to be an enthusiast, a car. If you haven't been at a car show ever, then it's time to you know, start from here, look at a beautiful piece of artwork, and that's one of a kind, and then, you know, just that's where you start your journey with your eyes. That's why something is visual, for you to become from visual to detach, of, like, you know, like a nice steering wheel, nice tires, a nice hood, nice engine. Then it becomes, you know, something that you can actually hear, listening, the roaring, you know, of these engines that they've been preserved and they've been altered to go even faster. And I think it's important, everything, that you have the art to show, but also you have the car to drive, to enjoy, to talk to listen to it, to go at 200 miles an hour. That's an experience that it's very hard to reproduce, and it's very hard to actually go at 200 miles an hour and just be yourself, that it's steering behind these beautiful vessels and have the sensation that you're almost being pushed, with the freedom of you making that car go wherever you want that car to go, and become a better driver with time, days. I think it's just amazing. I think the car industry should be bigger and bigger and bigger, and thank you El Garage for promoting these events and bringing more fans into the car world. I think it's fabulous for a fan such as I am, and I thank you for being here at my art gallery in Boca Raton. And like I said, I'm someone that came from Argentina with no expectations. My parents are from Italy, and they love their food, but also Lamborghinis, Ferraris, all cars. They have history. People collect them. People collect unique objects. They're going to disappear. New ones are going to come, and we're going to remember by programs like El Garage that just keep track on history and keep tracks on what's coming out there, and eventually people are going to remember by watching this show. And I hope it's educational and it's fun. And you come to see me at my gallery here in Boca Raton. It's downtown Royal Palm Place on South Federal, 302 South Federal Highway. My name is Sergio D'Larosa, and I'm an artist as well. So El Garage, I love to work in different techniques with my photography. This is photography, and the way that I see photography, I see before and I see now. So past and present. And I see cars a little bit such as past and present and future as well. So what it is different techniques I apply with digital cameras, and I use different lenses, and I use different colors, and I mix in the air natural colors that eventually you're going to see once you process something digitally, creating a one-of-a-kind, unique image. And it's almost like a pattern when you are born. So Lamborghinis and photography, how do I view these specific art piece as, and I see them as very compatible and similar. Lamborghinis are very engineered, very fast, very light. They evolve with technology, and I think photography has evolved with technology, and that's why this specific piece, it was built the way that it was built. It's built with like very old materials such as aluminum, copper, rusty nails, and that brings to my attention the old, what's being left behind, which is still beautiful. And I mix into that, creating these canvas for my art, which is a very unique style that I mix with like digital cameras and different digital programs, into a technique that's called like a mixed media with like photography, and all that being brought up together creates a new style, and that is my style, the style from Sergio D'Larosa. I'm very creative, and I'm going to evolve with time, accepting technology. And I think, eventually new cameras are going to come out, new programs are going to be out there that makes people a better photographer over time. And I think just it's amazing how many things you can do that with a regular old traditional camera you won't be able to explore and to expand your creativity, your creation, your imaginary colors and details that you're able to show to your eye. I think that's what makes it like very unique, like new cars. And that's why also all cars are beautiful, because we took technique to create new and create evolution, to evolve, to create a greater speed, to create a greater sensation, to bring all those cars racing at one time, once, and be only one that wins because it wins by 5 seconds, and his mechanics were better because had learned from different secrets over time from cars that were created in the 1900s. In the 1910s, 1920s, and I think it's great how different brands bring a different car every time, and it's unique how people and pilots copy techniques, how they have a certain height, a certain speed, a certain smooth way of driving that's what's going to make millions of people to watch Formula One, to watch, an Indy 500. I've been in the Indy 500 and I've seen Dario Franchitti win, an Indy 500 a few years ago, and just the roaring that you see almost, the car coming, but you hear the sound traveling faster. It's a sensation you cannot reproduce with anything, and that's why I create what I do. That's unique, because it's a sensation that nothing else can bring into new modern photography, lenses, lights, programs. There's like 20 different programs that they are like digital, that you can remaster something old into new into the world, and you create art with everything. You get inspired from everything and pretty much anything. And again, I think it's very important that we capture all these beautiful elements and we bring them into art. And that's what it is. It is photography, mixed media, and I create unique things for unique individuals, and I think everybody is unique. Our own temple, we have our own mind, and we have our own thoughts and ideas. And my name is Sergio D'Larosa, and thank you, El Garage, for giving me the opportunity to show something unique to the world, and to show myself as an artist and as an auto fan. So thank you, El Garage, again. I think it's fantastic to give this opportunity to just say a little bit why my art was created. So Sergio D'Larosa, which is me, I created what's called the Puerta Divina project. And the Puerta Divina project, which means a divine door in English, Puerta Divina, was created because I think it's important to show something visually beautiful that people could appreciate as art, and to do something great with it. It's my mission in life, and my mission in life is that eventually a percentage of what we're going to be selling of our photography, Puerta Divina's photography, is going to go back into different charities all over the world. So pretty much you as the buyer are going to be able to choose where that percentage is going to go and what charity is going to hit in any part in the world. So the exposure of different charities and help awareness, and by traveling different places from Africa, Italy to Russia, even South America, everybody has something beautiful that I could bring back into a photography and create my magic. And with that magic, it comes a business that I created because I want to put the time to create awareness. How can I bring something that's unique yet beautiful and tell you that we should care about what's happening in the world. In 200 countries that they're almost, well, not quite, it's about 196 countries now, that's the actual number. So, you know, they all have a need that we can, you know, contribute, collaborate, and that's why I think Puerta Divina, it's, you know, a great project for those people that love art, for those people that love cars, and, you know, for those people that love to help and have the chance, you know, to help me help the world. And that's what, you know, what my mission in life is. And that's why I brought this beautiful project into my art gallery, which is called the D'Larosa Gallery here in downtown Boca. And, you know, you can find our Facebook page, Puerta Divina, and gallery, and you can find also the D'Larosa Gallery, which is tied up to my Puerta Divina in Facebook. So it's Sergio D'Larosa, L-A-R-O-S-A, and Puerta Divina, which is a divine door, and it's you know, it's in Facebook as well, as we are as well in the Royal Palm Place website. You can check our art you know, galleries, and we are under their listing, which is our place to be, Puerta Divina and the D'Larosa Gallery. And it's our Facebook, Puerta Divina, and the D'Larosa Gallery. And please friend us there, check the art. You will see a lot of my photography in the Puerta Divina Facebook. You will see pretty much everything. And, you know, just enjoy. Thank you, El Garage.